Hey guys, Zephyrnix here, and a lot of people always say how they love my intro and everything like that, and thank you very much, I appreciate that. However, the thing is that with other people out there who make intros, there are a couple of things going on. One, either they don't want to tell you who made their intro, or if someone made the intro themselves, they don't want to tell you how they did it. Well, guess what? That's going to change today. Not only am I going to tell you how I did my intro, I'm going to show you as well by giving you a step-by-step tutorial. Not only that, but I'm actually going to go ahead and do my best to recreate the actual intro in lower-end programs. So I'm not just, right now I'm using Adobe After Effects, I'm using Windows Live Movie Maker, and I'm also using Fireworks, Adobe Fireworks if you will, but at the same time, you don't need those high-level programs as I'm using right now in order to do this. You can actually do this on, lower-level programs. Now, that being said, the glass breaking thing that I have right there, that is pretty much for the most part exclusive to Adobe After Effects, sadly. However, like I said before, we will find an equivalent or something like that to go ahead and show you. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. Now, this will be a two-part video. The second part video will be putting everything together. However, the first part videos, which will be this one, will be to go ahead and find all our resources and how to get our resources into one area. Now, like I said, the programs that I will be using is Adobe After Effects. We will need an imaging program. Any imaging program will do. However, that being said, it has to have the minimum requirements of at least canvas editing. So as long as you have canvas editing, you're fine. For me, I'm going to use Adobe Fireworks. For those who don't know, this is the canvas. So as long as you have a canvas, we're fine. Okay? Now, with that being said too, we're also going to use Windows Live Movie Maker. Now, I know a lot of people don't like this program, but for what we're using it for, it will work in spades. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it right now. Now, first thing, like I said, we need resources. Now, where do we get resources? I have a background image, I have a text, and I have video game footage as well as footage of myself. So where do I need to get video game footage? Well, the best place that I know to find it will be actually GameTrailers.com. All you have to do is just go ahead and find the game and just download it. Let me show you how. Mortal Kombat is a fine example of where to get video game footage right here. So we'll go ahead and click on Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat is a fine example of a game where we can get video game footage. I'm sorry. So we just did a search for Mortal Kombat, and then we went ahead and checked this out here. Now, you have two options that you can choose. You can do any trailer, or you can go ahead and choose a review. Now, mind you of this, I prefer reviews because it gives you an overall essence of the game. However, if you want to just talk about just like one person, for example, say like you want to do a video, if you want a background of simply Kratos, you can just go ahead and then choose, for example, a Kratos trailer or whatever that you want to do. So, with that being said, in this case, we're going to have to choose a review, okay? So all you have to do is when you get to this part, click on download, right click here, and save link as. Now mind you that not all videos have this, only the trailers and reviews and things of that nature. So if you're looking at like some E3 footage, in normal cases you can't download it from there. So with that being said, when you download it, next thing you want to do is you want to open up Windows Live Movie Maker, and you want to go ahead and make it a lot shorter than what it is. Now in order to do that, it's pretty simple. You want to find a part that you want to put in your video, right? So let me see. Let's just say, for example, this part right here. Okay? Find the part. And what you want to do is this. You want to right click and click on split. You're splitting the video, right? So you got the opening part from here, and then you got the part here. So you kind of just split the video into two videos. But then what you want to do is you want to let it play for a little bit, and then you can go to split the video again. So that way you want the one in the center. Now with that being said, remind you, you need about 10 seconds of footage only. Now mind you that you can do longer if you want to, but it's not going to make a difference. So anyway, once you split the two parts, delete the one on the end and delete the one in the beginning, and there you go. After that, go ahead and click here, and then click on Save Movie, click on My Computer, and then it'll give you a place to save it, and you go ahead and save it. Now mind you, I already made a combat one, so there you go, no need to save. So now we want to go ahead and close this down, and then go into our imaging program, because we need a background. Remember, the background explodes into the shards? So what we're going to do is this, create that quick background really fast here. Now, I have Fireworks open. It's very simple. A lot of programs can do what I'm about to do right now. go ahead and go to our rectangle tool. Okay? After that, go ahead and make a box. Okay? That's number one. Now, what you want to do is you want to turn this into a granite style colors here. Basically, that's the one that goes from up to down or left to right and change from one color to another. Or sometimes it's more than one color. For now, we're going to do it from one color to another. Now, we're going to make this a light color. I like dark colors, but we're going to do a light color just to go ahead and make sure that we can all see it. In order to do that here, you usually can click here on the where the colors is and click on fill options. Change it to granite. Click on edit. And then on the top here is like the transparency. We don't want to be bothered with that. What you want to do is you want to go to the bottom where the colors take place. Click on here and click on the color. For now, we're going to use light blue. The reason why is because we want to go ahead and actually be able to see some of the shadows that we're going to be doing later on in the videos here. Now, for this other color, you could choose white if you want, but I'm going to choose this particular blue color because the way this works, it kind of makes the whole thing kind of pop out. And then so everything we'll be doing in the video editing will go ahead and pop out. So right here, we're going to go ahead, save as, and we're going to save this as background. Mind you that I would like you to save all your items into one area. Okay, that's very important that you save everything in one area. Why? Because you don't want to be jumping all over your computer trying to find things. Now, in the second end here is where we're going to put the text of our name. Now, this is what I want you to do. First thing is first. If the canvas is currently in transparency, I want you to change it to a black color. The reason why is because the background is usually black, and we want to go ahead and change the color to something with change the background color to something with black, so we'll be able to see it completely. So I click on change canvas color and click on custom and black. There you go. Now let's go ahead and make some text. So we're actually going to make some simple text right here. Just type in Zephyrnix. As you see, it defaulted to the Metro font. You guys know I'm a big fan of the Metro font. So anyway, from here, you can go ahead and do whatever you want. You can make any kind of text that you really want to do. If you want to go ahead and give it like a glow with like a red glow right there, there you go. For now, I'm going to go ahead and do a red glow just simply because I want to go ahead and show you how it's done. Mind you, this will not be my final project, but nonetheless, it kind of gives you a hint on what's going on. Now, what you want to do right after this, though, is you want to go ahead and change the canvas back to transparency. Now, this is the reason why. You're kind of setting yourself up for future events if you make everything with a canvas, with a transparent canvas. The reason why is, say, you want to put a picture of Scorpion in the background when after the glass shadows, you want to put a picture of Scorpion with you standing next to Scorpion, or you want to put a picture of something else. Well, here you go. Now you have the option to do that if you make everything transparent and you want to have this big black box sitting in your way. So all you have to do is just go here, go to canvas, and go to canvas color, and turn it to transparency. Bang, there you go. And you still have the glow and things of that nature. All you have to do now is click on File, click on Save As, and click on Name. And there you go. So now you have your name and everything down packed. So now let's go ahead and take a look at everything that we have available to us here in our resource department here. This is our folder where we have all the resources available to us. We have our backgrounds. Okay? We also have 2 videos that I did. Now this is the Mortal Kombat video I did. This is the Jobless Paradise rap video that I did earlier. And we also have a song that I have here. So we have 3 different things. We have the background music, background, song, whatever. We also have at least a couple of movies. Now I'm only having 2 movies here because I'm only going to show you how to do it through 2 movies. Now mind you that when you actually do this, you can add more movies, and I'll show you how to go ahead and add more movies, and you'll be able to go ahead and do it yourself. However, right now this particular video is how to go ahead and get the resources that you need in order to go ahead and perform it. Now, go ahead and create the intro. So we're going to end the video right here. We've already discovered how to go ahead and get resources and how to make everything on point. Now, mind you that I want to leave you up with some other things too. Remember that if you want to go ahead and put more than one particular type of gaming video on your intro, like I'm doing, like I do on mine, you want to go ahead and make sure you download multiple videos, different videos if you will, or maybe the same type of video, whatever you want, and then go ahead and split them and then go ahead and resave them. You want to do all of that, and there you go. So right now everything is split. Everything is exactly the way it needs to be. All we have to do is go ahead and put everything together. But that is a video for another day. So stay tuned. We'll go ahead and get part 2 pretty soon. You guys have a good night. Zephyrnix is out.